Did you know that memory might not just belong to our brains? Imagine if every cell in your body could store memories just like your mind does. Today, we're diving into groundbreaking research that reveals how even non-neural cells, yes, cells outside the brain, can remember patterns. This discovery could change everything we know about learning and memory. This cellular memory discovery centers around something called the masked spaced effect, which is typically seen in the brain. When we learn through spaced repetition, we retain information better. Now, scientists have discovered that non-neural cells show a similar effect, but what exactly does this mean? Let's get into the science. Researchers used a special type of cell line called CREB cells, which allow us to track memory-related processes outside the brain. By applying specific chemicals to these cells in spaced intervals, they triggered a memory-like response through a protein called CREB. This is the same protein that helps store memories in our neurons. And here's the twist, these cells remembered better when the treatments were spaced out, just like a student using flashcards. Researchers found that by pulsing these chemicals in intervals, they could strengthen the response in these cells. Spacing out the pulses produced a more sustained memory effect than one single blast of the same treatment. In other words, non-neural cells were able to remember the spaced training just like our brains do. How do we know they're remembered? They measured a protein called luciferase, which glows when active. Higher luciferase levels over time meant the cells were actively remembering the treatment. Cells exposed to spaced treatments showed glowing luciferase levels that lasted much longer. This is a direct parallel to how our brains keep memories stronger when we learn in spaced intervals. But here's what's really amazing. These cells responded to spacing without any brain-like structures. This suggests that memory, in some form, might be embedded in the cellular processes of the body, even outside the brain. Imagine the potential here. Could we one day enhance memory or learning in other parts of our body? Let's break down the science a little more. CREB and ERK, two key proteins, play central roles here. When these proteins are repeatedly activated with proper timing, they boost the cell's response, creating a memory effect. And blocking these proteins, it stops the effect entirely. So we're looking at a mini memory system triggered by chemical cues. The implications of this discovery are huge. Imagine using spaced cellular treatments to treat memory-related conditions without even needing to target the brain. Could we train cells in the body to respond more effectively to medical treatments? Could cellular memory lead to new ways of understanding aging, learning, or even combat diseases like Alzheimer's? This research opens the door to cellular cognition, the idea that even non-brain cells can process and remember information. We're only scratching the surface, but the potential for breakthroughs in cognitive science and medicine is immense. So, could our cells really hold memories? With every new study, it seems like the line between brain and body is blurring. What do you think? Could cellular memory be the key to the future of learning and medicine? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-bending science every week.